How's it going, people? Ash Ketchup here. Got some more Pokemons going on. Pretty sure I'll be getting all 8 gym badges here today. Yeah, I didn't actually go through all the trainers on, like, the east side of Fuchsia City. I figured maybe I could just barrage through them real quick. The only Pokemon we really need to level up more is, Tauros. Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to get everyone to level 40. So, we'll be doing that for a bit here. I mean, area-wise, we've pretty much gone to all the places in the game, to tell you the truth. The only place that's, like, somewhat challenging to get through is, I guess, Cinnabar Mansion and the, the Indigo Plateau. Like, that's a little bit annoying to get around. I'm still gonna try to avoid a lot of these, items on the ground. I just don't have room for them, so... I know I took care of a decent amount of trainers just on this path here. I even took care of that guy, I guess. Okay, what about you? Alright, I took care of you. What about you guys? How's it going, Omega? Back to having good luck? I mean, good RNG, I guess. Yeah, so far, this Tauros is pretty good. Like, it's kind of destroying a lot of these opponents. I mean, even like a tackle move is pretty decent. That's only like a 40 power move, I think. Stomp is pretty good, though. Isn't that like a 70 power move? Yeah, Tauros is going to be an absolute fucking unit in the Pokemon League. Fortunately, I got poisoned again. Oh well. Just stomp the shit out of the Grimer. Let's go. We'll probably take down some trainers on our way to Cinnabar. I know there's, like, you know, the swimmers here and there. I mean, at the least, I could use them to power up Pikachu, I suppose. Get him some more levels, too. Pikachu, I don't think is going to be extremely useful in the Pokemon League. Until we're... Well, unless we're facing strictly water types, which there are some. I know Lorelei has, like, a Cloyster and, a, Lapras, so... Stomp the shit out of these guys more. Yeah, all the snow actually melted today. It's, like in the upper 40s, so that was pretty nice. Like, the temperature basically jumped like 20 degrees compared to yesterday. I'm not complaining, though. And you just keep stomping you, it's okay. Level 34. What, you? What, me? What? I was about to say, yeah, Charizard is the one who knows cut, yeah. Cut you open. I don't even really remember this. Oh, okay, this is just a random grass patch here. I was like, I don't even really remember this. There might be a hidden item there or something, but I'm not gonna check. Yeah, the only hidden items I'm gonna try to go towards are the ones that are TMs that I actually need, or potions, which I know I'll consume. Hey, there's a Farfetch'd. Probably the only, like the second one I've even found in the game. Like, it's not only rare in the wild, it's rare just for trainers to even have it in this title. And you go and stomp the shit out of it to kill it. Stomp that fucking chicken there. And that's all he had, apparently. Loser! But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow. You know, I got that, job shadow thing for, like, probably like an hour and a half I'll be gone, so shouldn't really affect the day at all in terms of streaming. But yeah, since I'm done with that one Yu-Gi-Oh game, I plan on starting the FF3 Pixel Remaster tomorrow, so you know, that'll be fun. I'll be having myself as one of the characters. I'll have Drew in there. I'll have Omega in there. And the woman. Maybe I'll have Funky be the woman. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny. Having be the female character in the game. I'm gonna use a potion here. I'll use a potion. I should probably get that interactive map up right now. For lunch I had leftover beef and noodles, so good shit. Just kill him with a tackle. That's fine. Probably in place in that I'm gonna put in like double edge or takedown or something like really strong. I'm actually kind of curious, did I already skip over some trainers here? Let me look on my... Okay, now, yeah, I've dealt with pretty much all the trainers here. I think there's, like, one where that was, like, where that slope was, like, as I was going down the lower road. There's one trainer there. I'm not gonna bother with him, though. And then at the end of that, there's a TM for Rage, which isn't even that good, so fuck it. And it looks like there's... Oh yeah, there's trainers on Route 13 too, by the ocean. I might just skip those. There's at least like, I don't know, a dozen trainers just to the north though. I mean, we could probably take down at least half of them. Not necessarily power up Tauros, just like maybe have Pikachu level up a couple times or Pidgeot. Hey, that little bird on that guy's shoulder that didn't look like a Pokemon. Was that just like a generic bird? I don't know what that was. I mean, I know when the actual comic of Pokemon, like Red's Adventures, they have animals as well as Pokemon, so... Do I want to get rid of something for Leer? No, probably not. I mean, I can't imagine why I'd want to need... why would I need a debuff when I already have really good strength, so... Yeah, we're gonna abandon that. You don't need Leer. Keep using Stomp. Hell yeah, dude. One hit KO on that bitch. Yeah, if I count it, including this trainer I'm about to win, there's... There's 10 trainers before we get to, like, the, kind of dock area again. So... Do I not have Antidote at all, or... No? Oh, whatever. Let's take down this dude here, too. Wait, what did he say? Something is on sale in Celadon, but only a few people can have HMs? Yeah, I have no idea what that little bird is on his shoulder. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a Pidgey. But nobody knows. Yeah, I never actually finished reading the comic for Red's Adventures. I went quite a bit into it, because I heard it's actually kind of, it actually gets kind of, like, violent, you know, like, not for kids. One thing I noticed about that, about the manga is, like, like, half the fucking gym leaders in Kanto, like, work for Team Rocket in some regard. It's so weird. Like, I know, Blaine actually helps, he's, like, a defector of Team Rocket, so he actually helps, like, Red to, you know, to, like, resistance against them, so at least Blaine, like, woke the fuck up. But yeah, I think Lieutenant Surge, Sabrina works for Team Rocket. Obviously Giovanni is their leader. Who else? Who else? I don't think Brock or Misty have anything to do with Team Rocket in the comic. I'm gonna have to let Tauros die here if he's poisoned. Let's see, Erica... I think maybe even Erica, like, works for Team Rocket, which is weird. You wouldn't think she'd be a bad bitch like that, but... You definitely need another potion there, Tauros. There you go. But yeah, we'll be going to this... We'll be going to the ocean here pretty soon to get to our next gym. Don't you worry, guys. I just thought I might as well show off a little bit more of this region. Because the Cinnabar Mansion is, like, technically a dungeon. It's not that long at all, though. And then there's just the Indigo Plateau, which is more annoying than anything. Just because you have to use strength to push around a bunch of bullshit. Gonna tackle that bitch. There you go. Yeah, I still haven't heard back from Dollar Tree at all. Like, I filled out my, my information for, like, background check or whatever. I can't imagine that takes more than, like, 3, 4, 5 days to get back. So, I don't know. More than likely, I'll just have to look for another part-time job as I'm doing the thing at a postnet in town, so... Because I don't expect that to be full-time, like, any time in the future, so... Ba -ba 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 -ba. TMs to teach good Pokemon? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, attack the Pidgey. Oh. I need to start making a playlist of the Yu-Gi-Oh games I've gone through on that fucking collection, too. Probably be a good idea. There you go, fuck you up. No, I still need to make a playlist of the Resident Evil Village and a couple other games that I've done kind of recently. Like, I'm kind of behind on that. I need to do that when I'm, like, doing some AFK shit in RuneScape, probably. Not good enough, if you say so, bud. Let's... We can take down... Okay, yeah, there's a trainer all the way on the end of this. I had to really look at the map. There he is. So we'll take this guy down and go heal real quick. Then come back and probably take care of the rest of this guy, rest of the bird trainers on this route. I don't know why they're all bird trainers, it seems like. Like, I don't know what the... they just kind of threw him there, I don't know. A lot of birds. Great for Pikachu to grind, but, I mean, he's got the Swarmers in the oceans to deal with, so... I'll just have Tauros take care of these guys. I mean, he should be, I don't know, maybe 38 by the time we're done with this area, then? So... And then for Blaine, I have a couple options. I could just have Charizard use Dig, or have Tauros use Earthquake on pretty much every one of Blaine's Pokemon, so... not too worried about losing to him. And probably the same kind of mentality for Giovanni, because you can use Earthquake on a lot of his shit to fuck him up too. There's 37. Let's go. It's kind of a long way to run back, but we are going to go back to Fuchsia City. Get our PP back and cure that fucking poison. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, if I get to the Pokemon League before sunset, I might go on a little walk. Just because it's in the 40s, so it's, you know, it's not too bad for going a little walk. You can bet your ass I was not walking outside when it was like 22 degrees outside. Nope. No thanks. Only thing I did yesterday was get my coffee and then came back. So, do I still have my bike on me? I mean, I'm a little bit faster with it, so shit, dude. Might as well put it on. There's not much use to use it outside of the actual cycling road, unless you really want to go faster, so... But in this case, I think it's for the best. So the next dude is a little over here. There he is. What's up? What are you looking at? Nothing. Yeah, just use Stomp. Now, depending on how I want to strategize, I might spend like a little time trying to grind off the wild enemies in the Indigo Plateau before I actually take down the League. Probably next stream, to be honest. Like, I don't really feel like... Because I know I'm going to lose. Because as you go in... if I remember right, the Gen 1 League is definitely like one of the harder ones. Because I think those guys are in the 50s before you even know it. Hell, I think Gary's team alone is like minimum like 49 or something like that, level-wise. Like, that's kind of crazy. And since his team is so fucking balanced, you know. I mean, I can't imagine my party will be higher than average of 45 when I actually get to Gary, so... Which is why I have to use shit like, you know, Ethers and, you know, max restores and max revives to help with that. If I want to, you know, if I want to first shot it, of course. Wait, did I get poisoned again? How does Tauros keep getting poisoned, bro? So annoying. Well, we should be able to make it through these trainers anyway with the stupid poison going on. There's two guys to the right here. Or two chicks, actually. Let's go. Yeah, there's these two chicks, and then there's 3 more people in like this area, and there's also a couple of items we will pick up. It's the it's like the Carbos and Protein or whatever. We'll just use those instantly, probably on Tauros or Pidgeotto, because I know Pidgeotto is 37 still. Yeah, fuck you, Clefairy. And we got Meowth. I might use Payday. Might get a little bit more money. Who knows? Yeah, money is really not an issue at this point in the game. I have so much of it now. It'll just be used for restoration items when we get to the League, so... And the thing is, like, how the League works is, like, you generally don't want to lose unless you're able to beat, like, 2 or 3 opponents, because they'll take a lot of money to you when you lose to your opponent, so... And usually I do have kind of like a loop where you, you like try to farm a bit of money for like a good run of the actual Elite Four by being able to take down at least the first 2 or 3, you know, trainers. That's kind of what I've done in the past. Especially when I was shittier at this game. Or at this series, I should say. Okay, I'm guessing Poliwag slaps you with its tail if it can do that. Like, because it doesn't have any fucking arms, so... So it's really more like a tail slap. Or a tail whip, I guess, if you want to be technical. Got a critical hit tail slap, wow. That's hilarious. Tauros, you might actually get knocked out here. I don't want that. Let me give you a potion. Let me do that. Yeah, when Tauros hits 38, we'll just switch it to Pidgeotto for the rest of these trainers on this route. I think he's gotten enough experience from this. Okay, there's... that chick around the corner. And then a guy further left of the road. Like you Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. Okay, I'm gonna beat the snot out of them. You know? That's what we do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if, like, Whirlwind just has, like, really bad accuracy in this game. I've had at least 6 or so Pokemon try to use something like that to rotate my party, and it just hasn't worked, so I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Go and hit you. Of course, you're going to spam your quick attack, which don't really blame you, Pidgey. Get a Pidgeotto out here. For that, I'll actually use Stomp. Let's go. Level 38 yet, Tauros? Yep. Attack and defense 92. Very good, very good. Yeah, let's get Pidgeotto on some of this, then. Now, there's one thing next to the sign? Yeah, Calcium. Alright. Then the other one is, further left from the other trainer that's here. Always go with bird Pokemon, huh? Alright. Kind of stupid to do that, but you do that. Gee, I wonder who's gonna win. I wonder who's gonna win this fight. Pidgey versus a Pidgeot. Could never have predicted this result. You know, you'd think one of these bird keepers would actually have a Pidgeot, but I mean, I guess if the levels are only in the 20s, you know, they wouldn't have it. I know, I'm trying to remember his name in Gen 2, Faulkner. He actually has, like a level 13 Pidgeotto, I think. Which is kind of badass. Like, technically he's cheating, but I think the idea is he has, he's an expert with bird Pokemon. So, that's how he can get, that evolution quicker, so. And I know Claire and Lance they're like Dragon Masters, so I think that's the same mentality why they have things before when they should have them. Fuck. Fly Mist. Yeah, Fury Attack, which can last forever. I've thought about turning off the animations for the moves, but I just think it makes it cool to have them on. Maybe just use Wing Attack, yeah, do that. Yeah, Pharaoh knows that Miro move, which can work well if it has the stats to back it up. Back in the day, my Pharaoh fucking annihilated everything, and I even got it to level 100. Like, that was basically what carried me through Pokemon Yellow entirely. Like, it was an absolute unit. Alright, let's get that other thing. Yeah, PP up. Definitely use that for probably Psychic. Psychic or Earthquake. In fact, Faros? No, I didn't mean to use Strength. Hold on. I just want to see how much PP you had for Earthquake. 10? Yeah, I'll absolutely use that for Earthquake then. And screw it, have some Calcium too. Oh, that raises Special? I mean, I guess that's okay. I know his Special's pretty shitty. Yeah, we want you to have more Earthquake for sure. Let's go. I think there's one more trainer on this route officially, so go take care of that. I believe they're just right up here. Yeah. And I don't know if it's this water or something, like, this water doesn't taste that good. It might be the container it's in, I don't know. Probably just my faucet being nasty or something. Vulpix, we'll use Fly to kill it. Bye-bye. A bird versus a rat. Oh boy, I wonder who will win this. Da-da-da-da. You little brute. Yeah, deal with it. You select to switch items in the item window. Oh, is that... I guess I forgot you could even do that. Oh, yeah, that's neat. That's neat. I'll definitely utilize that. I guess I completely forgot about that feature in this game. Or maybe I thought it was in the sequel only. Oh, yeah, that's all the trainers on this route. There are technically more. But I don't think I'm gonna bother with them, at least right now. So we'll just go back. It's time to cross the sea anyway. Heal up first. And I want to... Okay, so there are a decent amount of water trainers. I'm not sure if I want to deal with all of them, to be honest, but... I want Pikachu to be in the 40s. So it's probably better off we, power him up a bit. And I think he learns Thunder kind of soon, too. I'm not sure what I'd actually replace for that. Maybe Quick Attack? Maybe. Because I don't really want to get rid of Agility. In case it benefits me to... What? Oh, I never faced these, Oh. I guess I forgot I never faced these trainers. Alright, let's go. Yeah, they're probably just water Pokemon trainers, so it's easy for Pikachu. And they're a little bit stronger than the guys we were just dealing with, too, so let's go. shield her. No problem. Yeah, when it deals to ice Pokemon, I might be in a bit of a snag, because if they know a water-type move, that could really fuck up my Charizard. And I think if Pokemon is ice and water, I think it makes fire neutral then, which could be a problem. Although I can't think of a lot of Pokemon where that actually applies to in Gen 1. I mean, we'll just deal with it when we can. Yeah, I believe Horsea, Seadra, and Kingdra actually became like dragon types in Gen 2, which is probably a good idea, to be honest. Or at least Kingdra's a dragon type. Because you do have to give it a King's Rock for it to evolve. Which I always thought was kind of interesting. Kind of like the same way you get a Slowking. So. Alright, let's go ahead and start on this. Fight you. This chick looks at the sea to forget. Wow. Must have had a tragic life, I guess. Oh no, this is a dude. Never mind. My bad. Pika! I wish Thunderbolt had like 5 more PP. I really feel like I should have 25, or 20 PP, but nope, 15. I mean, just with Pikachu alone, we can probably get through the next 3-4 trainers using our other moves like Slam or whatever. Wow, you're fucking poor, dude. Okay, keep going down south. There should be 2 trainers. There's one. I love swimming. What about you? It's alright, I guess. Technically, I'm not swimming. My Pokemon is. Got Thunderbolt going. Let's go. Poliwhirl, no problem. Thunderbolt it too. Die. I like how it has, like, cartoon gloves, too, the Poliwhirl. You know, it first gets, you know, hands and shit. It's like, hey, I'm gonna look like a, you know, I'm gonna look like a fucking Merry Melody cartoon now. Alright, more of this. There's a whole gaggle of these, water trainers, like in a swimmer circle. I might actually switch out another Pokemon to take them down. Because Pikachu's gonna run a Thunderbolt here pretty soon. Oh, that stupid move wrap. Come on. That's so lame. I'm trying to think. Who would actually... I mean, I'll probably just switch back to Tauros, to be honest. Like, none of these water Pokemon are gonna do shit against Tauros. Either that or Pidgeotto. Come on. I just slam into that stupid fish. Slam. I was watching a bunch of a documentary about like Amy Schumer, the comedian or whatever, saying how she basically fucked up her career. I was like, I'm surprised she even had one to begin with. I've seen her, well, I haven't seen her early comedy, but I've seen some stuff within the last, like, you know, 5-10 years. She is not funny, like, whatsoever, dude. Like, I just... and apparently, she's also known for stealing jokes from other comedians in the past, too, like Patricia O'Neal and other female, comedians as well. And apparently she completely denies it because ego, I guess. Like, I saw some side-by-side comparisons, like, some of it's, like, literally on the letter. I mean, I do remember in, I think she had, like, a comedy, what was it? She had a comedy special, like, exclusive to Netflix, like 2017. She got, like, $13 million for it, and she still, and she, like, bitched and moaned about, like, I don't know, right-wing radicals, like, didn't like it, because I know it got, like, really slammed on, like, Rotten Tomatoes, like, it wasn't received well. It's like... Like, you got $13 million to make a bad comedy. Like, why are you complaining about that? Like, she just comes off as very entitled. Yeah, I didn't actually finish the documentary left yet. I think Dragon called me, and it was about lunchtime, so... I was talking to him for a bit. It's just... $13 million for a Netflix comedy. I'd be a little bit more humble about the fact that it fucking failed. Okay, there's Thunder. While Quick Attack could technically be useful, since Pikachu has agility to have higher speed anyway, I guess let's just get rid of Quick Attack? It makes sense to me. Because Pikachu has never been known for having high attack stat anyway. So we'll just do that. Yeah, it just sucks that Thunder does not have as good of accuracy. I think it's like 70% accurate. So it is pretty strong though. I think it has a power of like 90, 95, something like that. And I think Thunderbolt's attack is like 70. And Thundershock's was like 40 or 50. I'm trying to remember in the actual cartoon, did Pikachu even... Did he ever learn the move Thunder? It probably was kind of a while later. I could have sworn he always used, like, Thunderbolt when it was, like, dealing with Team Rocket and their bullshit. I know there's a whole, like, arc of Ash and Pikachu. Ash is trying to teach him Iron Tail. I think it was, like, for the entire, like, series of, like, Advanced Battle or something. I was like, I could think of way better moves to teach Pikachu than Iron Tail, but... But hey, you know, you gotta have some kind of goal, right? I remember seeing a video, there's a guy trying to dissect, like, what level Pikachu actually is by, like, trying to go through all the regions and, like, you know, gauging how much, like, XP it has or whatever. I mean, I think in the context of the show, you can actually use your Pokedex to read the level of a Pokemon you own. Like, I think that technology exists. Shocker. Boy, you got a bunch of money, didn't you? I swim here, but I'm tired. I'd expect you to be tired. But hey, it's you know, swimming's a great way to stay in shape, which looks like you are, so... I'm just gonna waste all my Thunders here, I don't give a fuck. In the actual League battles, I'll probably have some X accuracies, which would help with that a little. I mean, I can only think it would remotely help, like, say facing Dragonite, which is a flying type. And I guess that's about it. Like, I still want to try to teach Tauros maybe Blizzard at some point. If it can still learn it. I need to buy that TM in the shop. Yeah, we're almost done with these. I think there's still like half a dozen trainers until we get to Cinnabar. Now Pikachu's out of juice. Level 42 at least, Pikachu? No? Well, maybe we could just slam the rest of these. Whatever. Slam! Slam some more. I was kind of tempted, you know, since, you know, my older cat's kind of, like, alone more nowadays. I thought about spending a bit of time each day to, like, maybe, like, watch some Hulu with her out in the living room, you know? Because that's where she is most of the time. I mean, she hasn't been out for a day or so just because it's been fucking cold. I don't know, maybe she would want out right now. I mean... And then again, my mom will be home in an hour, so... I think she was asleep when I last checked, so... But yeah, I've been meaning to watch that, new season of, Futurama. I've seen some clips of it. Like, the Hulu revival of Futurama. The first 2 seasons of it were actually good. They do some pretty good references to even like the original series episodes, so... I mean, Futurama is kind of one of those shows, like, you'd think it would to be... You would think, you know, with it being brought so many times, it'd be like a shit show, but no, it's still got some good writing to it here and there. Yeah, let's get Pidgeot to get some levels here now. I want to keep going west a bit. I believe you can actually get a Tentacruel around here too, there's a chance to. And that's a solid water type if you'd already have one. Hello. Why are you riding a Pokemon? Can't you swim? I mean, that'd be some interesting lore, wouldn't it? I have to use the Pokemon, otherwise I fucking drown. That'd be a... It actually sounds like a concept from an episode from the show, when I think about it. I mean, they've definitely made worse plots for the series. I mean, I think half the series episodes are just about, like, Ash finding a new Pokemon that he hears about from his Pokedex a bit, you know? Hey, there's a Seadra. I like how it looks like it's swimming away from me. Like, haughtily. Like, it thinks it's better than us or something. Well, now it's fainted. So... Do some flying. There we go. Easy. Torpedoed! Water's shallow here. Okay, so... So you're on a sandbar, basically. That's what it sounds like. Just use fly again, whatever. Oh, no! Okay, Cloyster. Is that the same sound effect? I think that's... Is it... I think that's the same cry Pidgeot has, isn't it? Or it sounds extremely familiar. I do know that there are some Pokemon that actually share cries in the first couple gens. Shoot, I might get knocked out. Fly? Fly, maybe? Please? Smack it. Ah, fuck. He actually knocked out my Pidgeot. Oh well. Oh. Yeah, we'll get Tauros in there then. Fuck you, bud. Oh no, he used the clamp. I think that's the only Pokemon that can use Clamp in this entire game. Except maybe Shelter, I guess. Okay, let me look at the route again. Okay, so there's technically 2 trainers, like, around the Seafoam Islands. And there's another trainer a little west of here before you get on the island. Oh, we don't need Gengar on the front there. Hold on. We'll just have Tauros there. There you are. Seafoam is quiet. Probably because the Articuno is, you know, ruling the roost in there. Just use Stomp on it, whatever. Alright. Got a critical hit. Quit it! Make me. Okay, so there's... I mean, alternatively, you could just swim south of Pallet Town to get to Cinnabar. I think that's actually what I did last time. We will face this trainer here, though, real quick. Because I just could not be asked to go through the Seafoam shit. Unless there's trainers in it, which I highly doubt. Yeah, there are no trainer battles at all in Seafoam Islands, so forget it. I'll just travel south from Pallet Town. After seeing Ash's mom. Saying what's up. Yeah, give me that money. Want to float with me? Maybe later. But for now, I gotta get that badge. Yep, take care. Okay. Yeah, there's like, I think, 8 or so trainers. We might as well fight them too, shit. Put in Pidgeot since... Oops. Since it's the lowest level one. First couple are actually on like a platform, like a fishing dock. There you are. I swear to God, if they just have fucking Magikarp, dude. I don't think I've ever seen Gyarados in this entire game yet. I guess that's exclusively for Lance, even though it's not a dragon type yet. I mean, it certainly looks like a dragon. Alright. The mansion, I kind of already know where to go for that, so that sequence should not take long at all. If I remember right, I think there's actually a Fire Blast TM in there. I might grab that for Charizard. Even though the PP is only for 5, unfortunately. I mean, he's probably better off just having Flamethrower. I think Flamethrower is at least 10 or 15 PP in this game. Take care of you, you bitch. Okay, next victim. Apparently got a big haul. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, not the Magikarps, man. No. I mean, the thing that sucks is, like, yeah, they're easy to kill, but they're not worth nearly as much XP as other Pokemons. Yeah, only 200. That's so fucking dumb. I can't stand these guys in the series. Like, fuck off. And I think later, eventually, they had it so that these guys had you know, a couple other things, like maybe Gyarados or... I know there's some fishing trainers in Gen 2 that have, like, Woopers instead of, you know, Magikarps, so... like, a little bit better. Man, these guys piss me off. It's almost not even worth fighting them, because the XP is so pitiful. The King of Cop, Magikarp. Alright. Let's take care of these other two. Always forget Ash had a Pidgeot. Always think it's his Pidgeotto. Well, I think, the episode where he released Pidgeot to, like, guard the other Pidgeys and stuff, like, I think it just evolved, like, a little bit before that, so... So, like, most of the airtime was probably his Pidgeotto when he sent it out. Fucking hell, dude. Not the smoke screen. Fuck. Alright, this particular battle might be a little while. You keep lowering my accuracy, bro. Stop! I might switch it out to another Pokemon, because I'm pretty sure my accuracy is still lowered after that. Just knock him out, bro. Oh, level 40 now, so that's good. Yeah, let's get in Tauros. Just stomp the hell out of it. Yeah, Tentacruel is a pretty good Pokemon, water type. It's probably one of the best water types, honestly. get... Try to get Tauros to level 40 and then work on Kingler to level 40. And Charizard, he can just take the spot of it in Cinnabar Mansion. Since he has Dig, so he can fuck up the other fire types in there. Looks like it involved while trying to protect the Pidgey and Pidgeotto. Oh, that's what it was? Okay. So is the episode that he let him free? Damn. I mean, that was definitely kind of groovy of Ash to allow that. Although I guess, you know, plot-wise, he did get a Noctowl, you know, in the following region, so that was his flying type there, so... Got a shiny Noctowl, in fact. I have no idea if he let that one go or not, though. I know he let the Butterfree go strictly for romance. Like, Butterfree he let it go to be with, like a pink Butterfree, I guess what you'd call a shiny. Let's see, how much further down is... Okay, yeah, oh, there are actually 5 trainers. There's another, like, dock up ahead. I wonder if Gary's ever let go of any Pokemon in the series. I mean, I know he stopped being the protagonist, probably, like, at the end of Johto, I want to say. Or antagonist, I should say. And he just decided to be a Pokemon researcher, but... I thought it was always cool that, you know, they essentially kind of grew up from their, I don't know, childish, you know, competitiveness. Because I know Gary played a role in, like, certain arcs of the show and even the movies. Like, I think he would actually talk to Ash sometimes about certain research he's done or something like that. I mean, I guess in that way, he's kind of like Oak, because Oak used to be a trainer back in the day. They showed it in Pokemon Forever. Which I need to watch that movie again. I always thought it was pretty cool, the time travel, and he met Oak. It was pretty neat. And you could say it kind of created maybe a time paradox as well. Because if I remember right, by the end of that movie, like, Oak talked to Ash about whatever. And then the last scene, he's, like, looking at this photo of, like, himself as he was younger with I guess his Pokemon or something. So, like, did Oak know that Ash was the Ash that he met in the past, you know, like, 40 years ago? Oh, that's a theory as to why Ash got Pikachu? That actually does kind of make sense. I mean, it's still a little bit confusing. I mean, Oak could have chose to probably have another Pokemon for Ash. Or I guess it was just predestined that he would be late to get his first starter and basically miss out. So technically, that's his fuck up. Unless Oak thought in order to save the past, he had to have a Pikachu. I don't know, that's honestly pretty confusing to think about. I don't think I've ever heard of that theory. I mean, I just kind of call it plot. Because, I think before the show was even started, they wanted Pikachu to be the... Shoot, am I gonna get knocked out by a Goldeen here? I might be. Damn, that was close. Almost from the start, Pikachu was supposed to be like the mascot of Pokemon. They had a couple ideas too. I know Clefairy was considered, Jigglypuff was considered. But when the show aired, you know, this was at least, you know, in Japan, it was at least a couple years after Pokemon first came out, so they didn't have like a, you know, an icon yet, so to speak. We're gonna get Kingler here just to get a level or two. Oh, did I not? Okay, I did. Yeah, there's 3 more trainers here. We'll take them on. We'll do it with Kingler, though, but it should be fine. He's got good stats. Just saw a YouTube video about it about a year ago. I mean, it sounds pretty neat. It sounds neat. I wouldn't mind hearing a theory about, like, why... Like, what's like, the origin story behind the unknown Pokemon? I've always been curious about that. Like, they seem to always kind of, I don't know, like, are they bad Pokemon? Are they just, like, trolling whenever they're involved? Because I know they have some very unusual powers in the show. We're gonna use Vice Grip, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think that would do much damage. I mean, I know water spells aren't gonna work on it, really. Might try Ice Beam on the next thing it sends out. Diver down! Yeah, I guess so. Alright, 2 more. Well, Double Slap isn't doing shit against my Kingler. Seriously, 5 hits, dude? See, Tentacle's an Ice type, doesn't... Or, it's a Poison type. Doesn't Ice fuck it up, then? No. Shit. There's one thing about the unknown Pokemon. If you catch every single type of the unknown Pokemon, there's a special cave to go to that will unlock a new area of the cave. Oh, are you talking about, I don't remember if it's in the, Gold, Silver, Crystal, or the, you know, the Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But I think I am aware of that cave you're talking about. I think they even have, like, a whole, like, actual committed side quest about it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Getting all the different, unknown letters. I mean, as much as I love Gen 2, like, that just seemed like work to me, so I never did it when I, you know, I played Heart Gold. I do have a copy of, Soul Silver. Like, I actually have both the cartridges, which are insanely expensive nowadays. Like, I got Heart Gold back in the day, you know, when it came out, and I even got the fucking, like, Pokewalker with it, so I basically got, like, the complete package, you could say. I think I've shown it off on stream before. But yeah, everybody else, please just... if Nintendo actually gave a rat's ass about their customers, that would have been on the eShop years ago. The Heart Gold, Soul Silver shit. Man, 125 attack for Kingler? That is insanely high. Holy shit. Yeah, there's certain side quests of Gen 2 I don't think I've ever done. I mean, there's like the Apricorn thing. I don't think I ever got every type of Apricorn ball, although they're a lot of them are worthless in Gen 2 originally, so. But there's this thing about the Clefairy. I think that takes place like on midnight. You can actually see a Clefairy in Mount Moon, like do like their little dancing ritual or whatever. I know there's this shit about you can actually find. I think it's in. Is it in Seafoam Islands in Gen 2? You can actually find a wild Lapras, like a static Lapras, out in the middle of like a lake. I think you can find that, like, every Sunday or something. Like, just weird things like that you wouldn't really know about. Also, that secret island that rarely appears. Are you talking about Mirage Island from Gen 3 by chance? Because I've known about that for many years, because I actually had the, or I still have the strategy guide for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Yeah, I've never gotten Mirage Island to appear. It's completely random. But that's, like, the only way you can get, like the rarest berry in the game, you know? It only spawns there. But yeah, I've never gotten it to appear. It'd be nice whenever I play, you know, the Hoenn games, it'd be nice to make it spawn, but unless there's some kind of RNG manipulation, I probably will not be able to do it. Let's see, we got Charizard. Now I gotta make sure I actually have room for the item here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I've got 10 spaces, that's good. I probably should use some super repels for this area. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of do like a straight shot through this. I'm not gonna try to grab anything, because inventory is really tight. Where's the mansion? Where's the mansion? Trying to determine the damn floors here. Like, there's technically only 4 floors to this mansion, but it has that stupid, like, press the switch, the statue switch, and it'll, like, rotate doors opening and shit. Oh, there are trainers here, too. I guess I forgot about that. But yeah, there are some good Pokemon here. You can get Dittos, Arcanine, Growlithe, Ninetales, I believe, spawns here. But you can get some damn good fire types. Oh, Muck's here too. I don't plan on catching one, but I can, because Ash owned one. So yeah, we want to go upstairs here. May have gotten it a few times, but you didn't know what it was until island there was some days and gone the next day. Well, if you talk to, what's that town? I believe you can talk to a guy in Pacifilog, you know, like the port town in the middle of the ocean. He'll actually tell you if he spotted it from the distance, so that's only the way you'd really know, unless you surfed over there. I believe the Pokemon that shows up is the first form of Wobbuffet. Oh, why not? Probably. Okay, there's a trainer, actually, to the south. We'll fight him. And I guess he's one of the few trainers you actually have to talk to engage. And he's a burglar, so that probably makes him a bad guy, if I had to guess. Charmander versus Charizard. I wonder who's gonna win. Yay, level 40. Let's go. I believe you can find a nugget here. I might actually try to get that for a little bit of money. I mean, that's probably what this burglar's trying to look for. The nugget. Let me get rid of that thing. I'm just trying to plan my route here. Because I think I have to switch out 1 or 2 switches. Well, there's a trainer Justin B. We might as well fight him. And there's a max revive. I do probably want to grab that. That was the B chest, by the way. Another interesting thing is that the more times you defeat Cynthia, the more stuffed animals she will have in her room if you find her home. I know that there's a, I think it's in Fire Red and Leaf Green. If you go to one of the Sevi Isles, one of those houses is actually Lorelei's. And the more times you get a victory challenge, I think it's in like batches of 10, the more Pokemon plushies will be sitting around her house, which is kind of hilarious. Apparently she collects them to cope with losing to a child, I guess. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I didn't know Cynthia did that too. Isn't she the chick from Gen 4, I think? Like, wears like kind of a black outfit, has like long blonde hair. Pretty sure that's who Cynthia is. Been quite a while since I played through a Gen 4 game. Like, I still have the Pearl remake. I don't know when I'm gonna play it though. Like, I've heard it's not even that good. But I got it because it was cheap. Yeah, that's that max revive I told y'all about. And there's a potion down there too. I can't tell what that is. I think it's a max potion. Boy, that's a beef Eradicate. Jeez. That may be who you're thinking of. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if Cynthia does the same shit. Okay, yeah, that is a max potion. Okay, yeah, that's really it up here. I mean, what's really cool about the lore is, like, this is where Mewtwo was created, too. Like, there's diary pages talking about it. Like, oh, for God's sakes. Is that Super Repel not working anymore, or what? Because I thought it was. Yeah, here we go. Diary, February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named them Newborn Mewtwo. Yep. Then I think we want to go... I think we want to go up. And then we want to hit one of these statues, the switch. I guess you have to hit it from the front. Then we go down. I want to say it's... Well, we can fight this guy first. You just saw a YouTube short about a year ago, so you're probably wrong on who has this stuffed animal. I mean, that's fine. I make mistakes all the time. That's why you're watching. Thus the Mew myth was born, yeah. I mean, it's just... Like, back in 95, 96 on Pokemon Red and Blue, it was pretty hyped to get to that Mewtwo cave, like, post-game. And I mean, that was the only post-game you could have, so... Personally, I think it would have been fucking cool. Professor Oak was actually supposed to be a challenge battle at the end of the game, too, after you beat the Elite Four. I think that would have been fucking cool. And there's probably certain ROM hacks that, you know, that actually include that. You know, that's technically cut content from the game. Like, Ultimate Lore, Professor Oak actually used to be the, you know, he's a retired Pokemon champion or some shit. Like, that would have been fucking cool. There you go, get that level, bud. Now, I believe we have to... go down this one. Oh, shit. I think I fucked that up. It was actually on the entrance floor. That's what I wanted. Hold on a sec. I want to get my PP back for dig anyway. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Yeah, there's not like a whole lot of trainers in this place, so probably just fight them all. As for the items, the only one that really sticks out was the TMs. There's one rare candy. We might grab that. See, there's actually a hidden moonstone in one of like the things by the carpet at the entrance. I don't know why the fuck a moonstone will be there, but okay. Like, what the fuck? There's like a Carbos around there too. Yeah, we're gonna use another fucking Super Pel. There's an escape rope and a thing too, but that doesn't matter. We have dig, so. Okay, we want to. Okay, that's probably cleared off then. No? Shit. I thought that was supposed to be unlocked. I gotcha. I was supposed to drop down from the top. Now I understand. Yeah, when I drop from the upper floor, I can land there instead. That's what I was fucking up. Oops, wrong way. Yeah. We want to go to the other hole that was in front of that scientist. Oh, did I forget to... I guess this switch thing just, resets when you leave the dungeon. Okay. And we drop down here. That's what we wanted. And yeah, there's a scientist. I don't know, he might be a burglar too. There's only so many NPC sprites that you can use. Okay, so yeah, it's a scientist. Got an electrode, huh? Looks like it's gonna use self-destruct, if you ask me. Could be wrong. Or explode, which I think is actually exclusive to electrode. And it's even more powerful than self-destruct, too. There we go. Not bad, not bad. And that's that Carbos, which we'll just slap onto somebody. They get it upped special, right? We'll give it to Gengar then. Oh no, that was speed. Clearly, I don't know my vitamins. Okay, and then we can just go. I think we just go down here then. This is the last floor. We'll use another Super Repel here. That item over there, I believe, is... Oh, that's actually Blizzard. We actually want that. I thought we bought it from the Celadon store. No, it's a TM. Yeah, we want that though, because we're gonna teach it to somebody. Most likely Kingler. What are your moves again? Ice Beam. I mean, we'll take it anyway. Just go from the top, and there's a scientist there too we can fight. Or just a random dude. All the way to the west of this room is a... I might just skip it. What is that? What is that? Full restore. We're just gonna skip it. Because I'm just too lazy to go get it. Yeah, you can get a, you can find a Mew, or not a Mew, you can find a Ditto here, which, kind of makes sense because, Ditto was actually created because it was essentially, it was an incomplete clone of the Pokemon Mew. That's why Ditto exists. So, technically you could say it was a man-made Pokemon, I guess, like Porygon. So, fun fact. Okay, we want to change the statue to the other thing. Oh, and in Gen 2, they actually were gonna make a, what do you call it? They were going to make a evolution of Mewtwo, or of Ditto in Gen 2 originally. I saw a sprite of it. I thought it looked kind of interesting. It'd probably be about as weak as Ditto, so it's kind of like, well, what's the point? And Ditto's, like, never really been a good Pokemon, so... Okay, Diary, September 1st, Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Sounds like you fucked up, dude. Another scientist here. Yeah, the other TM is... Solar Beam? I don't think anybody I have can use that, so we're gonna skip that. There are 2 rare candies, though, as well as the key we need for the gym. So... And shit, I think this is the last trainer we're dealing with in this whole place. Like I said, this is not a very big area. What was that for? Well, you're in my way, dude. Now, do I need to... Yeah, I think I need to flip the thing again to get to the end of this area. Alright. Probably give the rare candies to Kingler or some shit. That's that Solar Beam. We don't need it. Okay, in the corner, right under here is a rare candy. Thank you. And what we actually need, the secret key to the secret garden. If anyone's ever read that book. And yeah, that's it. We can just leave. For the sake of getting more XP, I probably will intentionally fail the quiz. Just so I can face the trainers. Because I'd rather have more XP, to be honest. But your rare candies, let's give it to... We'll give one to Pidgeot and give one to Tauros here, I guess. We'll do that. There you go. We'll technically still need the Super Repel, so we'll keep that there. I don't think I have room to store the HMs, do I? Because I will not need them again. Let me check. Probably should have sorted this a bit before I started streaming, but... I mean, I don't think we technically need the secret key anymore after we unlock the dang thing. Yeah, I think if you don't answer any of the questions right, you get, I think, 10 trainers to fight. 9 trainers. I want more XP, so that's why I'm going to fail it. And that's typically what I always do. Oh, actually, I probably... Let's go get some more hyper potions, and if I'm going to fight a bunch of guys, let's do that. Yeah. Get at least 10. That's fine. Okay. Damn, this guy sells max repels, too? I'll definitely need that for Indigo. How's it going, dude? Hot-headed Blaine is a fire Pokemon pro. Douse his spirits with water. Better take some burn heals. It might not be necessary. Yeah, it's the quiz gym here. Yeah, you don't have to fight us. Well, don't have to is the key word. I think if you actually answer it, they won't stop you, but if you talk to them, you do fight them, I think. So, like, for example, Caterpie evolves into Butterfree. No, it does not. What? Well, I mean, okay. Okay, fuck you, game. Caterpie evolves into Metapod, not Butterfree directly. So, game's already fucking lying to me. Like, fuck off. Game's already fucking... I don't know what to say. Clearly the game doesn't know its own fucking mechanics of Pokemon. I mean, the question could have been worded, what is the final evolution of Caterpie? Is it Butterfree? Like, that would be how to ask that. Fucking dumb game. Yeah, on the plus side, we should get a bunch of experience for Charizard and Kingler, so... Ooh, even got like $3,000 too, that's pretty sweet. Alright, next. Yeah, this guy's just standing there. I think you can just... Yeah, you can just talk to the dude. He's not actually based on a quiz. You can just fight him. Now, if I remember right, Blaine has a Magmar. Magmar, Arcanine, and I want to say a Ninetales? Or a Vulpix, something like that. Like, pretty good fire Pokemon, honestly. He might even have, like, a starter, like a Charmeleon. I know in the anime he was very much known for having his Magmar, so... And I think that was one of the fights Ash actually won legitimately too. Because I'm pretty sure his Charizard felt you know, threatened by Magmar being cooler than him, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna kick his ass. Kick his ass. Alright, take care of you. I think you can do it. Or no, you have to talk to the gate, don't you? No? To this? Okay, yeah. Wrong item. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. No, there are not. There are 8. Yup. And yeah, you can still fight the trainers if you want. Yeah, it's a little pony. I'd rather just use Slash than waste Dig on it. If it was a Rapidash, I'd probably use Dig. Because I know Rapidash is, I think it's supposed to be a fairly competitive Pokemon, too. Yeah, little Charmander. I'm gonna cut it up. Ba, ba, na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Yeah, rip the sun in like another hour here. I can already tell it's a little low in the light. My studies. Oh, I actually hit that too fast. Now, technically, that would be correct if a Politoed existed in this game. Then you could say it evolved 3 times. Well, it technically branches out between Poliwrath and Politoed. Which I thought was kind of cool. Like, I know not a lot of stuff evolved with a Leaf Stone in the original gen. Okay, maybe there's at least 3. I want to say Weeping Bell, Vileplume, maybe one more that I don't remember about. Thunder moves effective against ground element type Pokemon? Nope, they are not. You can bet Ash would have actually got that question right in the show. I mean, by that point. That's a Rapidash, alright. There we go, dig. Just use Slash on it, that's fine. I might switch it to Kingler for a little bit here, just so we can get a bunch of levels too. See, I think we've got, what, like, 2, 3 more trainers till Blaine? That question was kind of worded weird, but alright. Kingler. I want you to take the lead for a little bit. This guy's been in many gyms, but this one's your favorite, I guess. Probably because it's like you, it has fire type. Really, this guy hired a burglar to be... Blaine hired a burglar to defend his gym title? Wow. Interesting. Maybe not the choice I would make, but... Maybe he's a reformed villain, who knows. Or he has some dirt on Blaine, so that's why he hired him in. Yeah, one thing I always thought a little bit weird about the show, there's like no trainers other than like the challenger in these gyms, you know, facing off against the gym leader, like that never happens in the show. It's just like, I mean, it's like going to a line at the DMV, you just gotta wait your turn. Tube Stoner? What is that? A Tube Stoner? Is that someone who eats a Tombstone pizza or something all the time? Because maybe I could be that, you know? Tube Stoner. Fire is weak against H2O. You're right. You're right. You must be a fucking super nerd to know that. See, I think it's one more until we get to playing. I mean, I could probably just get away with having less than the maximum PP for the moves, but I'll go back to the center anyway. Man, some of these nerds are kind of poor. Okay, yeah, there's Blaine. Well, we'll go heal just cause. I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, and after Blaine, we just go back to Viridian City, you know, singing about it too. You know, we're on the road to Viridian City. Hey, Keiko. I got a kitty cat here now. She might ruin my, league challenge. Jeez, you almost, like, fucking crushed my mouse there, cat. What do you think, kitty? You think I'll win this Pokemon fight? Maybe? We'll save just because. I'm Blaine. I'm leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fairy Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. I certainly don't. Okay, yeah, so he has the Ninetales. Level 48, damn. Hey, baby. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam Surf. And I'll likely just switch it to Charizard for his Magmar. Just to make it more legit, you know? Yeah, I feel like his Pokemon should be at least, like, 5 levels lower than what they actually are. I mean, geez, bro. That thing is barely alive now. Another level 2. Yeah, that attack is absurd for Kingler. Holy shit, dude. Trying to learn Crab Hammer. I think that's a water type, right? I mean, I still would like to use Guillotine. Tell you what, learn, forget... Get rid of Vice Grip, I guess. Wait. Oh, he doesn't have Magmar in this game? Okay. I mean, Arcanine's cool, too. Still, we'll have Charizard fight him, whatever. Yeah, Arcanine with his, huge-ass level 54. We're just gonna use Dig against it. I think we might have it. Not quite. I don't even know if you're faster than the... Okay. I wasn't sure if Charizard was faster. Let's go! I've burnt out. You have earned the Volcano Badge. Yes, I have. Ah! The Volcano Badge heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. It contains Fire Blast. Teach you to a Fire-type Pokemon. Charmeleon or Ponyta would be good bets. I think you mean Charizard, sir. So yeah, victory's mine again. And let me try to... Keiko's kind of in the way. I'll try to reveal my badge though on the screen. Keiko. If you... I'm trying to type on my keyboard, girl. There. Just move my keyboard down here so she's not stepping on it. Hey, baby. What? 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 What is it? You want to play? Is that it? You want to play? Let me try to get one of her toys or something. Okay. I'm pretty sure she actually wants my attention, not just a toy to play with, but... I'm a smidge busy right now. You can probably see her toy in the background there. She was playing with it before I was streaming. Okay, so yeah, we just gotta go to... second town of the game. There are a bunch of trainers in there, so I'm gonna fight them. Great XP, so... I mean, only really great XP for, like... Kingler and, I guess Charmeleon? That's about it. I mean, oh, maybe Gengar. Just because his special is so freaking high. No, I do not want you to show me that. Yeah, Viridian Gym's leader returned. Oh my god. Yeah, this is pretty much just what do they call it? Like a business cover for, you know, his taxes or whatever they call it. I'm trying to remember what the word is. It's like a money laundering operation. That's what I was trying to say. Even I don't know Viridian the leader's identity. This would be the toughest of all the gym leaders. Or that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Yep. You're not wrong. Yeah, we'll have a... Oh, I just noticed that there's a bot there. Hold on. I can get rid of them, probably. Get rid of you. I don't think there's technically a lot of things to grab here. Okay, there's a revive in the corner. Is that the only item here? Is just a revive? Huh. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna fight the trainers, though. I mean, I could probably win this entire, place just with Kingler alone. Yeah, Crabhammer, I don't remember if that's actually stronger than Surf or not. Okay, there's a decent amount of trainers here. Looks like there's 7 total. So... And it will take a bit of time to get through Indigo Plateau. I will be following him for that too, because that actually does get kind of confusing. He ran out of gas. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Got a Karate guy here. Machop isn't a ground type, dude. What? That's not correct. I'll use Ice Beam on him, though. Yeah, try again, Black Belt. You shouldn't be here. Should not be here. X attack, like that's not gonna matter. My defense is too good for you, Machoke. Oh wow, I actually froze you? Nice. And there's Crabhammer. Hey, baby. What? Seemed like she was surprised me touching her. Well, it's a good thing I'm not playing an action game, huh? How you doing, girl? Okay, so that's 3 down. We'll grab that revive. Yeah, I could have sworn there's at least one more item here. I guess not. Yeah, Giovanni does give you Fissure, which is a one-hit KO move. I think it's a ground type move. I don't really remember. Hey, baby. Hey. Yeah, you could have been like this a couple hours ago. I would have paid you more attention. Hmm? Just you. Oh no, I missed. I mean, I could probably get rid of all these trainers and then just go heal real quick and take down Giovanni. Was this number 4 or 5? Oh, yeah, this is already number 5, dude. Yeah, just to mix it up, we'll get,